Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly market analysis session. This analysis is for week 20. We're done with week 19. We saw everything that happened. Our analysis for week 19 came to fruition just as we anticipated it. So this is dollar index weekly time frame. We saw that dollar moved bullishly to the bearish FVG, the CV outline. This candle here. Disregard this one. I did a recording, but it wasn't really clear, so I had to do another one. So that's why I'm doing it this late. Because by the time I wanted to upload it to on YouTube, I discovered that it wasn't really clear, so I had to do another one. Okay, it's already late. Market already has already opened, so just bear with me for the late upload. So let's dive into what we have for tonight. Now, the the dollar index was bullish. It traded into the CB. The breaker block is here. This is the CB. It traded into it. Now, the next question will be where is it going to go to? It's going to go higher, into this inversion FPG. So it's going to go higher. I want to see trade higher again. So we expect a bullish movement again on the dollar index. Daily time frame, want to see it push higher. See if it can fill in this FVG completely down to this old low here. On 4 hours time frame, there's something I want to show us. These equal highs here. That's where I want to see price trade through these equal highs into this FVG here. That's also in the same area as the inversion FVG on weekly time frame. So we are bullish on the dollar. We want to see price go higher. Now, last week we saw this was Monday. So Monday was we had a bearish movement on Monday. Tuesday, same thing, creating the low of the week, taking out Friday's high, filling in this inefficiency completely. We have another block here, and then expanded. I reversed on Wednesday and then expanded on Thursday into the the BC, the weekly BC that I outlined and I told us that is going to get to. It went there, and then we had a retracement on Friday. Now, if you look at it, there is a small FVG between Wednesday's high and Friday's low. There is a small FVG. So any down movement to the downside, one of the resistance inside that FVG, and we have a series of other blocks here. We have three down close candles signifying bullish order block. So we could see movement down to that level, maybe Monday into Tuesday. This week there is PPI this week and CPI. CPI on Tuesday and PPI on Thursday, respectively. So we'll expect that maybe CPI is going to move price higher by the time it trades into this level by Monday, Tuesday, London session, maybe by New York session, PPI, CPI could take price higher. All right, that's what I want to see. So movement lower, then expansion to the upside from Wednesday into Friday. That's what I'm looking at. So overall, we are going to be bullish for the dollar. Okay. Remember, 4 hours time frame, I expect price to trade above these equal highs where my cursor is equal highs here. Okay, so that's what I want to see. So you could go lower like this and then rally higher. Okay, that's the anticipation for the dollar index. Let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD weekly time frame. Last week price was bearish. It traded into the FVG on weekly time frame. I want to see it go lower to this level. So I want to see it go lower because I expect dollar to be bullish. So this should be bearish. Daily time frame, we had that this was Monday, Tuesday bullishness. Wednesday, we had a reversal. Thursday, expanded bearishly into the weekly FVG. And then Friday, we had a retracement. So, want to see Monday, Tuesday go up a little. All right, retest this bearish order block again before it sends price lower to this level. That's what I am looking at. Okay, it could retrace up, take out Friday's high, maybe on Tuesday before it sends price lower to our downside objective inside this FVG here and then hold high. So that's where I'm expecting price to get to get to. Okay, that's what I expect price to get to. Then the next thing is that that's about that. Okay, so movement to the downside is what we're looking at. So it could expand bullishly first before it goes lower. That's permissible, but ultimately at the end of the week, we want to see a bearish movement to the downside. Okay, that's for Euro USD. GBP USD weekly time frame. We saw the movement to the downside first before it expanded bullishly on Friday, I suppose. So we want to see go lower again one more time into this level, filling the FVG completely on weekly time frame. That's what we expect to happen on Euro and GBP USD. So this was Monday, Tuesday bullishness into this FVG, filled it completely. We had a reversal on Wednesday, expansion to the downside on Thursday, then it went lower on Friday, dipping into the FVG on weekly time frame. And then we had movements, real deep retracements again after the movement lower. It gapped down. If you go to 1 hour time frame, you see how it went higher again, closing here, because remember it opened here. So because it closed above the opening price, it became bullish overall. So we expect it to go lower this time around. All right, expect it to go lower this time around to fill in the weekly FVG completely. So if it expands higher, take out this high, essentially try to retrace back to this bearish order block, extend it out, just consolidate here, and then turn price lower, targeting the FVG here, fill it completely, and then trade to this order block here on 4 hours time frame. So any movement up, want to see it reject and go lower. That's what we want to see. This high should not be violated. I want to see it go lower. All right, so we're bearish on GBP USD. Let's go to AUD USD. So AUD USD, we had that bearish movement downside. Dollar was bullish, so obviously we expect this to be bearish, and we saw that happened on AUD USD. So this was Monday, Tuesday movement to the upside. Wednesday had a reversal, and then we consolidated all through. I want to see it go lower, sweep all these lows, perhaps trade back to this bullish order block, and then see if you can trade into this FVG here. That's actually what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. If you run your fib from this low to this high, somewhere inside this level should be discount, okay? So I want to see price trade lower, sweep all these lows before it starts to rally higher again. So we are bearish on AUD USD. Structure has been broken to the downside. This high, low, higher high broke to the downside. We tested one more time, retested and broke lower. I want to see it come back again, retest that breakout block them before see price go lower. But this high on Wednesday, a bit Tuesday, it's on Wednesday because this is this is New York time. So Tuesday 21 9 p.m. is Wednesday for Nigerian time. So this is Wednesday time. Wednesday candle. So I want to see this high stay intact. So it could rally up and then go lower, right, to this level. That's for AED USD. I think same thing applies to NZ USD, but let's just look at it. It was also bearish. Want to see it go lower, take out previous week's low, see if you can fill in this FVG completely on weekly time frame. Then on daily time frame, any movement up, we have bearish order block here that could be resisted, act as resistance to same price, lower, take out Friday's low, and then trade into this area of inefficiency. That's what I'm looking at. Order block is here, area of inefficiency it's here, so that's where I'm looking at. So movement up to send price down. 4 hours time frame. Remember, this week is CPI and PPI, so we'll expect volatility in the market. So you rally up to this level, retest this bearish order block, and then send price lower, okay, to this area or even to this level. Either of them is fine, but what we're looking at is essentially a bearish movement, a sell for a NZD USD. Let's go to USD CAD. So for USD CAD, we had that bullish movement to the upside. It didn't quite trade into this FVG. So That's our target for this week. We want to see trade into this area of inefficiency. Let me mark it out. This area of inefficiency right here, and then see if it has willingness to trade above it. I am looking at it trading up to this level. It's possible. That's what I'm looking at. Trade up to this level. Let's look at daily time frame. So we have the Monday, Tuesday downward movement, Wednesday reversed, and then we expanded to the upside, but it didn't quite get to this level. So I want to see it to get there this week 20. So we could move down. We have FVGL, other block is here. We'll move down Monday, Tuesday, and then expand bullishly to the upside to this our objective. Ultimately, this is where it might get to before it starts to sell. Okay, before it starts to sell, I want to get here, the high, low, up to this point. That's the premium for it to sell. So, but for this week, low hanging fruit, I want to see it filling this weekly FVG completely, even trade above it. Okay, that's what I want to see happen for this pair. 4 hours time frame, anything significant? Okay, yeah, trade up to this level, right? That's a sell for Monday, Tuesday, then bullish movement to the upside to fill in this FVG. There is this old low. All right, that's for USD card. Let's go to USD JPY. USD JPY, you expect bullish movement as well to the upside. That's what we want to see, bullish movement to the upside. We got that last week. We want to see another one testing this bearish order block. Daily time frame. So we have the Monday, Tuesday bearish movement. We reversed on Wednesday, expanded on Thursday. So we want to see trade higher, take out these equal highs. That's still our target. Okay. We have FVG here, so we have a bearish movement down to this level Monday, Tuesday, and then classic reversal Wednesday, reversal up to this level, taking out these equal highs. So if it moves down here, we want to see it expand bullishly to the upside. That's USD JPY. So we want to see it sell down into this level before it expands up to this level. Okay, sell down into this FVG before we buy. Take our target should be this relatively equalized inside this FVG here, old low as well. So that's the framework for USD card. I think that's a very good setup for USD card. USD CHF, I told us that nothing is significant to the downside, so we're expecting a bullish movement to the upside. So we got that last week. We're also looking at that for this week as well. We had that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday took out, cleared the sell side liquidity, and expanded on Thursday. Let's see 4 hours time frame if there's anything to the downside. It could retest this other block again before it expands higher. That's fine. Ultimately, we are bullish. If it goes below this, we have relatively equal lows. This is another area that price might want to get to if you want to go lower. But I don't see that happening. I think it will consolidate here before it expands bullishly because we expect dollar to be bullish as well. It could trade up to this level, even up to this, or even take out this high. But essentially, we are bullish for this pair. Okay, for a 1 hour time frame, it could take out Friday's low, retest this bullish order block, and then before it sends price higher. All right, that's about that. Our indices, I expect price to be bullish. Looking at weekly time frame, I want to see take out this high. So we are bullish for indices. Any lower movements, downside movements, any sell scenario, we have FVG on weekly time frame. You could do that, but that's not what I am anticipating. But if price starts selling, this is where I want to see trade to take out previous week's low to go here. But I want to see just keep going higher, take out this high. That's what I want to see. I want to see take out this high, fill in this FVG completely. Let me mark out this FVG and see how we trade around it this week 20. This is the FVG. So let's see. I want to see it fill it completely. Same thing for Nasdaq. Nasdaq has filled its own. I want to see it go higher. Week daily time frame. I want to see it go higher. I want to see it go higher. Okay, to this level. I want to see it go higher for Nasdaq. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Same thing. I want to see it go higher. Take out this high for US 30. Go higher, take out this high. So essentially, we are bullish for the indices. For gold, what do we have for gold? And last week, gold was was bullish last week. I think the bullishness came. We had Monday, Tuesday bullishness, which was Monday, Tuesday bearishness for the dollar. Then we had a reversal on Wednesday, but it didn't quite take out Monday's low. That's why it ended. It showed us that it was bullish for gold, but the signature, the framework of opposite dollar also was established here. So what are we expecting? We want to see it go lower this time around, take out this low straight into this level. All right, we have other block here, FVG here. That's our target. Let me mark it out. So gold traders, we anticipate bullish, bearish movement for gold. All right, we expect it to trade into this level for gold. Okay, trade to this level for gold. All right, 4 hours time frame. It could sweep Friday's high, trade back to this bearish order block before it sends price lower. That can happen, or it could just keep going down like this. It's fine, but ultimately this is our target for the week. Okay, it's our target to clear these lows, core lows, trade this into this FVG order block on daily time frame. That's what I want to see trade to. This is the area I want to see price get to. That's for gold. So gold, we are bearish on gold. Bitcoin, I told us that we've started bullish movement for Bitcoin. You can see that happening. We did that last week, and we want to see that happen. Create new high in week 20. We want to see create an all-time high for week 20. So a bullish movement for BTC, either on Tuesday or on Thursday. CPI or PPI respectively should be able to send price higher, create an all-time high for Bitcoin. That's my anticipation for Bitcoin. Okay, I will expect bullish movement for Bitcoin. That's about that. So in summary, we have anticipating a bullish movement for the dollar to the area outlined. We're anticipating bearish movement for Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, and AED USD. We expect bullish movement for USD CAD, USD CHF, and USD JPY. Our indices remain bullish for this week. Then gold, we are expecting a bearish movement the weekly to the weekly FBG inside daily order block as well here, as we expect price to get to low hanging fruit for the week. And then Bitcoin, we expect bullish movement for Bitcoin. So that's our analysis for week 20. Okay, don't forget bullish movement for dollar, bearish movement for Euro USD, GBP USD, NZ USD, and AED USD. Bullish movement for USD CAD, USD CHF, and JPY. Then bullish movement for indices, bearish movement for gold, and bullish movement for BTC. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next weekend.